It really is a nightmare scenario that's all too real for many of us these days. You walk out your door, I don't know, to head to work, maybe to drive your kids to school, only to find there's no car. Your car's gone, it's stolen. Toronto police say auto theft has doubled since 2019. In response, they've launched Project Stallion, an investigation that has recovered more than 550 stolen vehicles since November. Joining me with more on this is Toronto Police Superintendent Ron Taverner. Thank you for joining us this morning, Superintendent.
Thank you.
Let's talk numbers. 556 cars recovered, 119 people now facing more than 300 charges. These cars valued at more than $27 million. I mean, this is huge. This is huge. Is this individuals working alone, or is this more of an organized crime?
So it's both.
Yeah.
Certainly there are individuals who continue to steal cars, but for the most part, in this investigation, it was cells operating that were stealing cars, and the large numbers were being sent off to other countries through containers going through the Port of Montreal. And, you know, it was very amazing when we actually got into this of what actually was happening with this really epidemic.
Yeah, really. I mean, and I understand it started sort of with one vehicle, right? And that led to more discoveries.
Right. So on one of the investigations, we had one stolen car that we tracked to a certain location. And from that, we discovered that there were actually 30 cars that were going through this one facility to be shipped in containers to go to other countries.
What I find interesting is that Project Stallion, I mean, it's still going on. This investigation is continuing. So is it unusual to share these details with the public during an active investigation?
Well, the way we looked at it, we felt that the public should know that we are investigating these auto thefts. We are certainly engaged in the communities in trying to stop these crimes, and reassuring them that when they report their car, that at least something is being done to try and get the cars back and arrest people that are involved. So that was the reason that we did what we did when we did it. But you're absolutely right. We will be continuing with this project. We hope to be successful in getting a lot more cars back and making a lot more arrests.
We're just looking at footage from some of the vehicles that were seized. What are some of the most popular ones that are being stolen right now?
Range Rovers, Ram pickup trucks, Lexus, mainly high-end vehicles, the ones that are being shipped overseas.
It's so sophisticated now, it feels like, with some of the methods that they're using to steal these vehicles. What can you do? Somebody watching at home right now going, okay, what can I do to try to prevent this?
Well, I think the typical things that we hear about, getting a club, there's putting air tags in your car, secreting them. They sometimes find them, and part of what the thieves do, they rip out the GPS systems in the cars. But if you have something different, there's kill switches that you can have installed in the cars that are secreted so that they can't start. Some of those things, and all these things are online at our Toronto Police crime prevention area, so you can go in and see some of the other things that we suggest.
I find it so interesting. I remember, I think it was the 80s or 90s where the club was so, remember all those commercials?
Yes.
And now it's a real thing, like it's a real good use of preventative measure. Superintendent, we appreciate your time. Thanks so much this morning.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.